Hello, guys. Welcome to Gusto Live Reactions. Once again, today, thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing. Of course, telling your friends about what we do right here at Gusto TV. We love you. We appreciate every one of you. Big Lala is still very much in the building today. And of course, yeah, very cold, Monday evening. Everyone trying to get home safe, but we're still here to talk about the Burna Boy himself, of course, the Odogwu himself, and of course, Machala One of Africa, Wizkid. Now, both artists doing their thing really, really well. Of course, brothers, Wizkid supported Burna Boy with a post the last time saying, "Oh, my brother, all the best to you, your London O2 concert." At the same time, promoting his own deluxe, version of the Made in Lagos album, which is currently going really, really well. These guys are currently winning on all front at the moment. Wizkid, Burna, David at the Yam Carnival, the last time in London, and a lot of people have been talking about Afrobeats. This person pushed Afrobeat to the world. This person was the one that carried it. The band started it. Wizkid carried it, took it to the flight. My Burna Boy is current. There was a time we were on here talking about Burna Boy being undisputed right now. The one that should be called the face of Afrobeat is the one currently leading the charge. Has that changed for you?
Well, I have to say yes, indeed, that's changed. It's not just a well, it has never been a one man thing. I think maybe I would like to backtrack on that. It has never been a one man thing. There are several guys who are responsible for that charge, and they've always given their best over the years. Perhaps Burna Boy just he joined the fray a couple of years ago, and at one point in time, it looked like he was, doing something new that no one else had done.
Done before, yeah.
Yeah, and then before this guy rallied back, Wizkid.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's back in the picture. He's doing big things. He's doing bigger things.
Yeah.
He's been more successful. Also, so at the moment, I would like to say it's not just a one man thing that somebody is the face. I would want to say okay, right now.
So you're backtracking.
Yes, I'm backtracking. I would say they are faces of Afrobeats. So I don't think one of them deserves to be outrightly number one face. The face of Afrobeats. So I would like to say yes. Like I said, there'll be faces.
But in a setting where you have like in a village setting or something, you definitely will have the king, and the chiefs and everything. At the time when Burna was up there, 2018, 2019, 2020 as well, even won the Grammy Awards. Wizkid with Made in Lagos seems to have come back and more like from the rear to get. Would you say that Wizkid has taken the crown back, from Burna Boy as the face of Afrobeat?
Well, it's hard for me to place it and say one person has taken the crown
back, okay?
Because these guys, for example, Wiz and David, they're almost neck and neck in the race, and the race is not over.
Wiz and David, Wiz and Burna?
Wiz and Burna.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Wiz and Burna.
Wiz and Burna, yeah.
Yeah. They are neck and neck in a race.
In a race.
And it's not like the race has finished.
You're leaving David out of this.
Who, David?
Picture? Yeah.
Well, if it's a race, like you're making me to put it right now, then Wiz and Burna are neck in neck, like their level.
Okay.
Right?
Like 1-1 and maybe.
And then David is just slightly behind. It's clear, right? So if both of them are neck in neck and the race is still ongoing, it's not over because it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. At the end of the day, we're going to be checking people's greatness on how they impacted. Wiz has always impacted from his young years till now, and that's what counts for him in most arguments. Like he's done it for years, even before Burna started being successful at it. But Burna, in a short space of being successful at it, has also achieved some things that are greater. Like in the time he was greater, they're very, very huge years.
Definitely.
So for me right now, I would want to put a crown on it and say, oh, this person is undoubtedly the number one or the number one face of Afrobeats, right?
But who is leading the torch? Like there has to be someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you agree that it's a race?
Yeah, of course it's a race.
And the race is not finished.
Of course, definitely.
So that means if it's a race and it's not finished,
so who's currently leading?
No,
this race.
You don't have to. That's the point. Two people can be level.
Okay.
Before you get to the finish line. And I'm going to be a bit. I don't know. Is he political?
Yeah, of course.
Two of them, they are neck in neck. I'm not gonna lie, they are neck in neck. Both of them are achieving a lot. They are playing at a very, very high level. It's hard to, choose or differentiate between and say, oh, this person is doing better than this one. Because when this person is doing, when Wiz is doing this and your mind is blown and be like that, Burna comes in and does something else and you be like, oh, your mind is blown as well.
Yeah.
And then again, Wiz comes in and does something else and you be like,
I mean, Burna Boy with an amazing concert at the O2 the last time
it's
around.
not even about the concert, no.
You know, the numbers on Spotify, the numbers on Apple Music, the numbers on YouTube, the most streamed Afrobeat video, you know, ever. You know, with that one on the low, Burna Boy doing really, really massive things. Of course, you have to put, but don't you think that a Wizkid's Essence going global, selling at O2 in 12 minutes, you know, with the Justin Bieber remix, the celebrities in the US, you don't think it places him just slightly above, or just puts him a bit in this race that you're calling now? You don't think it places him just like an inch?
Well, for me, if it's a race and it's not finished, I don't see the point of placing a Wizkid and say, oh, Wiz is slightly ahead now. When I know that there's probably a new album from Burna coming, which is going to be targeting to do more than what Wiz has done. You get? So I mean, if people choose Wiz and say yes, he's ahead right now, it's fair. I can't argue against it. But for me to be reasonable with it, I think I need to just see it from a balanced perspective and say, these guys, I mean, they're like anime fans. Like in Naruto and Sasuke.
Two kings can wear a crown, Lala.
Who told you that one?
Two kings can wear one crown.
They can
We're
share
talking about the face, the crown for the face of Afrobeat.
But why must there be one face?
No, it's not about a face. I'm saying the face of Afrobeat crown. Crown, one crown.
Why must there be
one crown?
One crown.
There's only one crown for a king at the moment.
Why must there be?
It can be replaced at the there could be chiefs.
But do you agree that before made the Lagos success, Burna was
the face?
Was the face.
That's the thing. Now
that's what I said.
Exactly. Now that's the thing. I mean, we established it right here that right now, no doubting the fact that Burna Boy was at that time, or even is, according to, I don't know what you think, but as at the last time, Burna Boy is the face of Afrobeat. I mean, no dispute, no contest, no argument. Burna Boy, the face of Afrobeats, of course. So I'm asking, now with all that Wizkid has achieved, you know, from that time, no. Has he taken the crown? Would you say he's taking the crown from a Burna Boy?
Well, if anyone says that, I'll say it's fair.
If anyone says, you say, what are you saying?
I talk now. If anyone says that, it's fair points and it's understandable.
Yeah.
Right? But I choose to look at it as, I mean, I don't know. With time, people see things from a different perspective. With time, I'm seeing it from a different perspective. Because I'm not gonna lie, I wrote Wiz off.
Yeah.
I did write him off. While Burna was, I mean, achieving a lot, and Wiz wasn't. It doesn't look like Wiz was achieving a lot. You get so, but now he's rallied back, right? The easiest thing for me to do would be like, yes, Wiz is undoubtedly Odogwu right now, right? But then again, that means I'll be writing someone who has had a great 2 years.
But can you give someone a
crown
reign without writing off the other person?
But should a reign be that short? Do you think a reign should be that short? That's why I choose to see it as, okay, instead of having the face of Afrobeats, why can't I just have faces
the race of Afrobeat?
In this race of Afrobeats to the world, why can't we just have faces? Like people who are working hand in hand. And because that's the way I see these two guys. They work hand in hand. They have great respect, mutual respect for each other.
And they both win at different levels.
Wiz is congratulating Burna, and they're both winning. So if I choose to see it that way, I think it's only fair for me to feel, okay, I don't want to choose one person and say, oh man, he's on that means I want to be on one part of the divide. I don't want to be on one part of the divide anymore. What I want to do right now is I want to support the movement as a whole.
Afrobeat.
So if anyone is doing something significant in that movement, I want to say yes, you're part of the faces of Afrobeats. I don't want to say, oh, one person is the whole reason everything about Afrobeats is what it is. No.
So the crown does not belong to anybody?
No, I don't think right now, and this is what I think this is the safest thing for me to say right now, is the crown doesn't belong to one person. What it is right now is they are faces of Afrobeats. And the two front runners, Burna and Wiz. And it's also open to a lot of these other younger cats who I know that they can come up in the nearest future and start vying for that.
Are you afraid to get some sort of bashing from Wizkid FC or Burna Boy outside?
So me saying that Wiz is not clearly number one what do you think FC will be saying? Exactly.
Definitely.
It's not about.
I'm sure the guys, watching right now, would have put out, comments and saying, "Oh, Lala, you don't know what you're saying."
It's not about fair. It's about.
So, are you saying that Wizkid is not clear at the moment?
Like I said, if anyone says it, it's fair. But I choose to see it differently. I choose to see it as.
It's not clear.
No, don't don't misquote me. What I choose to see it as is there are two strong contenders, right? Who are working hand in hand to put Afrobeats.
You don't seem to be asking a question though.
No, I'm asking you a question, okay. Right? You're the one who doesn't want me to. You don't want to accept my answer. Okay. And I'm not going to give it to your what's it called?
Okay.
I choose to see it as WIZ and Burna, two strongest contenders out of Nigeria. They are not vying for anything, but they are pushing Afrobeats
movement.
And they are at the forefront of it because both of them are doing really well, and I choose to see it that way. Okay. Obviously, they are the two playing at the highest of levels.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't want to get into discussion of whether this one is greater or this one.
So if anyone tells you Burna is clear, you will say, well, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
arguable. If anyone tells you Wizkid is clear, it's fine as well.
Yes, it's arguable. For me, until there's a clear-cut difference, then I will come out and say yes, this. But WIZ right now
achieved the most this year.
This year, I think WIZ has achieved the most this year. That's this year.
Yeah,
but we're going by last year. Then
of course,
Burna.
Definitely.
So that's why I said the reign cannot be too short. So if I'm planning Burna last year as undoubtedly because I looked around, there was really no contender. Yeah, there was really no contender.
Okay, Burna was clear of everyone last year.
Yeah,
but this time around, even we can't say one is clear of the other.
Nah, because they are both achieving.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, but I do agree that WIZ has had a better year. But I can't say because he had a better year, then that's undoubtedly he's the face of Afrobeat right now. Should the reign be that short? So that okay, fine. If Burna now releases another album, and all the things WIZ is achieving right now, he surpasses it. So in the space of 1 month, then I change my position again and be like, oh. Right now, Burna is not the new. When WIZ has just been within how many months you get. So unless there's a clear difference, between these two, because these two are achieving a lot, whether we like it or not. WIZ just caught up with Burna in terms of Spotify listening. He still has a lot that he's doing right now. Like he's still achieving a lot as it is, even without his new album. His last album was when.
Burna Boy?
Yeah.
August
a year ago.
Yeah.
So for someone to keep, I'm going to use Spotify as a small yardstick now. For someone to keep his amount of listeners he has on Spotify since the start of his till now.
That's massive.
And WIZ is just catching up. It's not like WIZ didn't drop anything as well. WIZ was also dropping. You get? So that's why I want to see it as, I don't want to get into discussion of, this is clear now. Maybe I've said that in the past, and I hold my hand up, but right now I choose to see it as two strong contenders, two strong great artists from Nigeria are holding the torch of.
I can imagine the 30 BG fans coming for you.
That's fine. In the what's it called? When there's a Olympic torch and they're carrying it all around. When they have two great people and maybe they don't want to choose one over one because they're both great people. When they carry it together and they go and touch it together, it's doable. It can be true. Burna is great, yes. WIZ is great, yes. Both of them can be true, and both of them can be correct. You get? So that's why I think the position I want to don't ask me this question again. The position I want to take going forward, unless there's something clear and this guy has really really dropped off, because I don't want to write anybody off. Is these are two great artists, from Nigeria, and they are doing really well, and they are the faces, They are part of the faces of Afrobeats. The other people are there, but at the top level, then these two guys.
Anyways, guys, let's have your thoughts on that one. Wizkid, Burna Boy, face of Afrobeat. Of course, the crown. Lala said, don't ask me this question again. Yes, we want to hear from you. Please put your comment down below. Put your thoughts down below as well. Let's hear from you. What do you think the face, we're talking about the face of Afrobeat. Who exactly has Wizkid come back to take the crown, or you think Burna Boy is still very much at the fault? Of course, put your comment down below. Let's have your thoughts. While you also subscribe, like, share this video, and do everything you can support the brand. Yes, we'll see you guys on the next live. Peace.